Hi guys, JT here, and first of all, Happy New Year! Today I'm bringing you some information on the first bundle of the year. 10 games in Fanatical's New Year bundle of January 2026. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and support the channel in the process. Before I begin, I'd like to thank you the viewers for watching my silly videos. I hope they're helpful. Most importantly, knowing that you're watching it means the world. But first, a word from our sponsor, JT After Dark. You've read the threads, you've seen the warnings, but you haven't heard them like this. I'm JT. I take the internet's most terrifying stories and give them a voice. From Reddit's deepest archives to the legends that haunt the web, I bring the horror to life. Join me on JT After Dark. Subscribe now and let's see what's hiding in the shadows. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Neckbreak, a first-person pill-popping fever dream that drops you into the dystopian megacity of Crimson Tide, a neon nightmare where corporations rule, sanity is optional, and every choice drags you deeper down the rabbit hole. You play as a regular citizen by day and a self-proclaimed dealer of justice by night, flipping between routine normalcy and chaotic bloodshed. It's not a simple shooter, it's a semi-technical brawl of reflexes, precision, and self-medicated madness. Every encounter plays like a violent puzzle. You and your enemies drop fast, so each movement, each pill, kick, and shot matters. The game's dozen endings and branching paths make every decision feel weighty, and your mental state shapes how the world reacts. One moment you're executing stylish slide kills to a pounding synth track, the next, the walls are melting as the sanity unravels. But Neckbreak is brutal. It's demanding, unforgiving, and sometimes infuriating. Enemies ambush you from blind corners, guns feel inconsistent, and one wrong step can mean instant death. Yet when it clicks, it really clicks. Every kill feels earned, every combo stylishly violent, every escape a rush of adrenaline. The pixel grid visuals and adaptive soundtrack build a hypnotic atmosphere that sells the chaos completely. It is rough around the edges, but that rawness adds to its charm. If you can stomach frustration and crave a shooter that punishes as much as it thrills, Neckbreak rewards your pain with style, grit, and unforgettable, unhinged energy. At number 2 we have Evoland, Legendary Edition, a collection of 2 RPG adventure games, Evoland and Evoland 2, that take you on a nostalgic journey through the history of gaming itself. These games are not related in narrative, but united in their unique and evolving gameplay experiences. In Evoland, you witness gaming's evolution as you play. You start in a monochrome 8-bit forest, unlocking gameplay features like sound, movement, and 3D graphics from treasure chests scattered throughout the game. This gradual progression creates a fascinating exploration of RPG history. While the story is minimal, its simplicity lets you focus on its main appeal, showcasing how far games have come. Inspired by classics like The Legend of Zelda and Final Fantasy, Evoland feels like a love letter to gaming's roots. Though short, taking around 2 hours to complete, it provides a memorable and concise experience. Evoland 2 takes everything from the first game and elevates it into a full-fledged RPG, with a longer 20-hour story, rich character interactions, puzzles, and varied combat. It's a significant upgrade. The game's art styles and soundtrack match its deeper narrative, ensuring you stay hooked throughout. Evoland 2 successfully balances nostalgia with modern gameplay elements, keeping things fresh and engaging. Both games boast charming visuals, retro soundtracks, and nods to gaming icons. If you love RPGs or retro games, this collection offers a delightful mix of nostalgia and innovation. Evoland Legendary Edition is a must-play for fans eager to relive and celebrate gaming's history. At number 3 we have Afterimage, a magical Metroidvania emerges as a strong title in its genre, offering a captivating 30-hour experience. As you guide Rennie, an amnesiac woman, and her floating companion Ifri through the lands of Engarden, the anime-inspired narrative begins modestly, but evolves into a compelling journey of self-discovery and environmental exploration. The game's hand-drawn anime-inspired art style brings Engarden to life, with vibrant colors portraying both thriving nature and desolation. The narrative delves into themes of selfish desires, faith, and breaking cycles of violence, providing a rich backdrop to the Metroidvania experience. The environmental storytelling adds depth to each area, enhancing the overall narrative. Afterimage's strength lies in its open-ended sections, requiring careful exploration to unveil the vast setting. Traversal upgrades, like double jumping and underwater navigation, feel satisfying and seamlessly integrate into Rennie's controls. While some platforming quirks exist, the game's precise controls and well-placed respawn points make challenges both enjoyable and manageable. Combat in Afterimage is equally satisfying, offering various weapon types with distinct advantages. The introduction of magic adds a ranged dimension, though its viability compared to weapons may vary. Boss fights are plentiful and challenging, with interesting patterns to memorize. However, the balance can be disrupted by the player's exploration choices, leading to encounters that feel either too easy or overly challenging. Despite some exploits and quirks, Afterimage remains a magical gem for Metroidvania enthusiasts, offering a core experience that engages with its rich world, satisfying combat, and exhilarating platforming. At number 4 we have The Black Grimoire, Cursebreaker, a story-driven solo RPG inspired by classics like RuneScape and Ultima Online. You take on the role of Rothar Aircrest, a cursed noble exiled to the remote woodlands of Imberthal, and set out to break free from a dark curse while navigating a feud with the sinister wizard Gabrius. Unlike typical Chosen One tales, the game focuses on grounded stories of revenge, greed, and survival, letting you forge your own path. The core of Cursebreaker is skill-based progression. You can advance 12 different skills, ranging from combat abilities like attack, defense, archery, and sorcery, to crafting disciplines like smithing, tailoring, and alchemy. Every action you take, whether chopping trees, mining ore, or brewing potions, contributes to your growth. This system rewards patience and experimentation, making your progress feel tangible and satisfying. Exploration is equally rewarding. The open world encourages you to roam forests, dungeons, towns, and hidden ruins without handholding. Each discovery, whether it's a powerful spell, a dangerous enemy, or a side quest, feels earned. You can also customize your own player house, giving you a personal space to rest between adventures. Combat starts simple, but gains depth as you unlock spells, special attacks, and new gear. Positioning and preparation matter, and every encounter carries risk. The world feels alive with NPCs, quests, and secrets, while optional social multiplayer adds light interaction with other adventurers. Despite clunky inventory management and occasional tedium, Cursebreaker delivers a nostalgic, skill-driven RPG experience. If you enjoy classic grind-heavy adventures with meaningful progression, this game is worth diving into. At number 5 we have Terraformers. Terraformers immerses you in the challenging role of overseeing the colonization and terraforming of Mars, blending strategy, resource management, and narrative depth. The game transports players to the Red Planet, tasking them with navigating the complexities of planetary exploration and development. The game offers a rich variety of scenarios, allowing you to tailor your Mars expedition according to different objectives. Whether focusing on resource extraction to support Earth or striving for Martian independence, Terraformers provides ample opportunities for strategic decision-making. One notable aspect of Terraformers is its integration of leader mechanics, where each leader brings a unique set of abilities and bonuses, adding depth to gameplay and narrative immersion. As you cycle through leaders, their backstories and abilities influence your approach to city building, resource management, and terraforming efforts. However, Terraformers doesn't neatly fit into traditional city building or resource management genres, offering a dynamic blend of mechanics instead. Each turn presents you with a range of projects, from city infrastructure to terraforming initiatives, demanding careful resource allocation and strategic planning. The game's presentation, though lacking in some aspects, such as city animations, features well-crafted artwork and a solid soundtrack that complements the futuristic theme. Despite occasional randomness in card draws and repetition in leader abilities, Terraformers delivers an engaging gameplay that keeps you hooked with its one more turn appeal. Terraformers offers a compelling strategy and resource management experience that captures the essence of Mars-focused science fiction. While some aspects may not appeal to all players, its varied scenarios, leader mechanics, and terraforming concepts make it a worthy addition to the genre. At number 6 we have DunHero, an action roguelike RPG where you step into a constantly changing world full of enemies, bosses, and loot. You start by choosing one of 14 playable classes, each with unique strengths and items, then dive into procedurally generated dungeons that shift every run. With over 250 items and 30 rare cards to collect, every build feels different, letting you experiment with powerful synergies and new strategies each time you play. What makes DunHero shine is its unpredictability. One run might give you amazing weapons early, while another forces you to scrape by until luck finally turns. Traders, rare loot, and hidden challenges ensure you never know what's waiting around the corner. Combat leads into bullet hell chaos, forcing you to dodge swarms of projectiles while unleashing your own. Some classes feel better tuned than others, and balance can be hit or miss, but the core gameplay loop is fast, addictive, and rewarding. Multiplayer co-op adds another layer, letting you team up with friends for chaotic, laugh-filled dungeon runs. Just be warned, friendly fire and item disputes can turn teammates into enemies in hilarious ways. Still, co-op is easily one of DunHero's best features. As an early access title, this game isn't without flaws. Repetition creeps in after long sessions, the music can grate, and maps sometimes feel similar. But with regular updates and a passionate developer, DunHero continues to grow. If you're a fan of roguelikes and want something challenging yet fun with friends, this one's worth your time. At number 7 we have Novalands. Novalands offers a serene escape into the world of island management and automation. In this delightful title, you'll find yourself immersed in a tranquil gameplay loop that balances resource gathering, factory building, and exploration. As your custom character, you'll explore hexagonal islands rich with resources, from twig trees to berry bushes. The game's hands-off approach allows you to discover its mechanics organically, fostering curiosity and rewarding exploration. Despite initial intimidation for newcomers in the genre, Novalands proves to be accessible and engaging, with hours slipping away effortlessly as you optimize production lines and uncover new technologies. The game's rhythm is captivating, as you gather resources with the extractor, construct factories, and utilize items to progress. The diverse use of resources create a satisfying synergy, enhancing the gameplay experience. Furthermore, exploring neighboring islands adds depth, with each biome offering unique challenges and rewards. Novaland's progression system, including skill points and research trees, provides meaningful upgrades that enhance your capabilities. The introduction of automation through bots elevates gameplay, allowing for efficient resource management and expansion across islands. Despite limitations with bot capacity and occasional inventory management bugs, Novalands remains a charming and relaxing experience. With its colorful pixel art and cozy sci-fi atmosphere, Novalands creates a welcoming environment for players seeking a low-stress gaming experience. While the soundtrack lacks variety, the game's sound effects captures the bustling outdoor factory ambience effectively. Novalands offers a delightful blend of factory building, exploration, and relaxation. Despite minor flaws, it provides hours of enjoyable content and is a must-play for fans of automation and exploration genres. At number 8 we have Echoes of the Plum Grove, a farming sim with survival and generational mechanics that takes a bold step away from the genre's usual sunshine and smiles routine. You're not just growing crops, you're building a legacy. The passage of time matters, and yes, death comes for everyone. You start shipwrecked on the island of Honeywood, where survival becomes your top priority. Farming is solid and satisfying, especially with features like composting spoiled food and drying rags to preserve meat and fruit. The charming Paper Mario-style visuals pop beautifully, and the thick black outlines make interactive items easy to spot. You'll need to manage hunger and exhaustion, but don't expect a hardcore survival experience. These systems feel more like flavor than true challenges, and while they can be toggled, they rarely affect gameplay meaningfully. Villagers, despite their old-school 1700s Massachusetts vibes and quirky lines like Fare Thee Well, feel disappointingly shallow. They age, marry, die, but your connection to them rarely deepens. Quests are random and plentiful, but rarely impactful. You might end up hoarding items in the hope someone asks for them. That said, expanding your farm and watching it thrive through generations is deeply satisfying, even if the characters around you feel like extras in your story. Echoes of the Plum Grove does not nail every idea it introduces, but it brings enough heart and unique flavor to make it stand out. If you want a farming sim that dares to ask, what happens after the harvest? This is worth checking out. At number 9 we have New Star GP, a racing, arcade, and sports game. You step into a world where vibrant and low-poly art meets a touch of realism, creating an engaging visual experience that is both familiar and innovative. The track design stands out by reimagining famous global circuits, giving you a fresh challenge on every race while maintaining recognizable imagery as seen on Vienna's track with its striking giant star. You can enjoy a career mode that begins in the 1980s, where each decade introduces faster cars and varied race conditions. Despite short 6-lap races in early decades, tire, fuel, and car part management add a layer of strategy that keeps you alert. Dynamic weather, especially rain, introduces an extra element of unpredictability that heightens the racing experience. Although the soundtrack might feel a bit dull compared to classics like Ridge Racer, the driving model balances ease and challenge well, punishing excessive use of curbs without feeling overly heavy. You also have access to multiplayer races with friends and online, though these events remain locked within the career mode. While a dedicated time trial mode would enhance competitive play, the career mode remains deeply engaging. With its affordability in a bundle and heartwarming dedication to the racing genre, New Star GP offers you a memorable and challenging experience. They'll keep you coming back for more. Every race delivers pure adrenaline and unforgettable excitement. At number 10 we have BZZZT, a fast-paced platformer that invites you to embark on a thrilling adventure as ZX, a cute AI turned robot on a mission to thwart the sinister plans of the misguided Bad Bird. While the narrative echoes Mega Man vibes, the twists keep it engaging and fitting within the game's overall aesthetic. The graphics boast beautiful pixel art, ensuring clarity amid busy levels, and the character sprites add a delightful touch. The captivating chiptune soundtrack enhances your journey, making it truly exciting. Although the soundtrack isn't available separately at the moment, it's highly anticipated for its greatness. Gameplay offers a choice of difficulty levels, easy, normal, or insane, each impacting your survival mechanics. The platforming feels intuitive with smooth jumps and cleverly implemented abilities like double jump and dash. With short trap-filled levels, replayability is encouraged through spare part collection and beating trophy time, adding depth to your experience. A shoot-'em-up section spices things up, but the fire rate quirk may challenge your endurance. Technical performance is solid, with no notable glitches, ensuring a seamless playthrough. BZZZT, with its fun, challenging gameplay, excellent controls, and captivating music, emerges as a retro platformer gem that promises an enjoyable experience even after numerous deaths. It's a pick-up-and-play delight with the potential for impressive speedruns, making it a highly recommended addition to your gaming library. And that's all for this bundle. Wrapping up the New Year bundle, the consensus is clear. It is a high-tier loot drop to kick off 2026. Fans are hyped for the Black Grimoire Cursebreaker, calling it a single-player RuneScape that's a massive time sink for the price. Echoes of the Plum Grove is another heavy hitter on everyone's wish list. While some veterans are dodging duplicates, the value at the 7-game tier is cracked. If you're looking to buff your backlog without draining your gold, this bundle is a literal New Year's win. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider buying the channel a coffee. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.